the pace that this had as far as a human and financial impact. We all saw it. But as you've gotten to the point you are now, what are your top three priorities at CWT? Now that you've gotten past what I call the first phase, which was the crisis phase, and now that we're into the recovery phase, whatever the pace might be. So what are the top priorities now during recovery?
Yeah, it's changed a bit because early on and through the first several months of the crisis, a lot of this was protecting the health and safety of our employees and the travelers of our clients. And we're now sort of at this stasis where we're 6, 7, 8 months into the pandemic. Number one, it is about the retention of our client base. And so while many or most of our clients have severe restrictions on travel and they're traveling far less now than they would normally, it's very important that we wrap our arms around them and we articulate the value proposition and continue to make sure that there's a sticky relationship with the client as well as with their travelers. Two is, and this is very related to the first, is we had done some pretty cool things at CWT pre-pandemic around enhancing our value proposition, really changing the nature of the travel counselor environment and capabilities. We had done some groundbreaking stuff on data and Roomit, our platform investment in China, for example. And so it's important that we continue those investments so that as travel begins to recover and we get out of this, we're able to actually strengthen our market position and embed our solutions even stronger with our clients than they were before. The third thing is that as every company in the travel industry is experiencing, what the COVID pandemic has illustrated for us is that there were longstanding ways that we were running our business or going to market, and we were making changes on them, but we were making them at perhaps a pace that was comfortable. Mm-hmm. What the pandemic has done is said, you no longer have the luxury of doing anything with comfort. You have to accelerate the pace of innovation, the pace of transformation and change. And so a lot of our practices, our org structure, the way we run our bin back offices, our finance function, the way we develop product, we are basically revolutionizing so many parts of the company. And so, I'd say we've taken the pause in the volume performance of the industry to focus on fundamentally changing the fabric of much of our company. The important thing is that we had a culture really based on innovation, performance, and the customer, is to make sure we maintain that as we go through what is a very fundamental change to how we do that. So I would say, and I characterize that as sort of culture and organization, it is pretty substantial in terms of the things that we're doing. But it's all around how do we go to market, how do we deliver unique value to our customers and to our travel partners, and we just need to get even better at that than we were before.